Hi, good evening, everybody. Game day. The boys are back in action with a chance to finally get over 500. Coming up. Okay, if we can win this one, guys, and it's not like the Wild are lighting it up this year, the boys can even up the home record, get over 500, and be no worse at the end of the night than 1 point out of second place in the division if they win this game. And it doesn't matter how they win. Of course, I prefer regulation. But if they can get a win, if they can walk away with the 2 points, the boys will be 1 point out of second place in what is becoming a real condensed battle in that division. All of a sudden, Boston's kind of in on their own. I mean, let's face it, guys, they're in a class of their own so far this year. They deserve to be. They deserve to be. They've had a fantastic start. But the Sabres are quietly getting their year together. We can kind of feel it. You know, we've seen UPL turn the corner a bit, and then we got 3 out of 4 big points. Even if the Leafs win today against the Flames, which the odds are very good they will, as long as we beat the Wild in Buffalo tonight, we will be no more than 1 point out of second place, no matter what, even if the Leafs win. So let's take a look at where we are right now. Guys, let me just open up the standings, and I'll just go over it briefly. So at home, guys, we are 3-4. On the road, we know we're 3-2-1. We've got to get our act together at home. This is a perfect opportunity, folks. The Wild come into this game with a 2-4-1 record on the road this year. And they're 3-5-2 their last 10 games. They lost their last outing. Goals for, they got 45, 53 against, or -8 in that department. There's just so many reasons why the Sabres should win this game. And really, guys, the roster. You know, come on. We're just a better team than this team. So the Sabres, if they can nab this, guys, I think we'll be feeling pretty good by the end of the night. All of a sudden, what turned out to kind of a real frustrating start at 0-2, 2-4, then all of a sudden becomes 7-6-1, and we're not looking pretty, but we're looking a hell of a lot healthier than we were the first few weeks of the season, you know? And right now, the Sabres, okay, are sitting in, they're sitting in 7th. Now, if we win, we'll be 15 points. The Habs will sit idle at 14. The Leafs, if they win, will be 16. The Panthers are idle at 15. And Tampa and the Red Wings will both be idle at 16. So the way it would be a three-way tie with Toronto, Detroit, Tampa at 16, and then the Sabres coming in at 15 with even games played. None of these teams would have games in hand on us either. So it's starting to crunch up, guys. It really is. And not to mention that if the Sabres win, you know, we can still look at first for now, but the way Boston's going, my goodness. You know, I expected the Bruins to be good this year, folks, but if you would have told me they're going to start 11-1-1, no, I didn't think that was coming. But that is like the best organization in hockey the last 50 years when it comes to winning percentage. Yeah, they even outdo the Habs of the great Habs team of the 70s. Does not have the winning record that the Bruins have since that time even. So this is like just a great organization. And I'm not too worried about first, folks. Really, you know, it's where I thought they could finish this year. And if they get second, I'll be thrilled with that this year. So really, guys, as long as we get in, this year is all that matters. These are the games, guys, the home games that we have to win if we're going to make the playoffs, are games like this. A poor team so far, Minnesota, not a very offensive team really, come into our building with a bad road record. We have to win those games. We have to win those games. We cannot make any excuses that we, you know, didn't have this happening or that. There's no excuse for the Sabres not to win a game like this tonight. And I think the dressing room will be ready. But folks, they're a box of chocolates. I don't know what I'm going to get if I put my hand in and take one. I don't know what the Sabres is here. It just feels better. It feels like they're getting their act together. So maybe I'm imagining it. Maybe I'm just a hopeful fan imagining this. It just feels like they're getting their act together, and that maybe things are going to turn. You know, maybe things are going to turn for the good. And we'll see tonight, guys. So look, I'll leave it there. Come on, boys. Let's get over 500. Let's make a run at second place in the division, and we'll all be feeling a little better, a little more relaxed if we get this game, because this game will give us a bit of breathing room for the first time all season. We'll be able to like breathe a bit, and I hate to say this, but we'd be able to even afford a loss next game if we win this one tonight. We just want a bit of breathing room, I think, as Sabres fans. So see you in the post game, guys. See you then.